yesterday, right? So exactly, but
Yeah, since
you
last
went
year we had a
off
big
on me
argument last
yesterday.
year
My
on
mother
September
went off
27,
on me yesterday
2025.
because you
Since we
arguing
coming
right in
from
front of my friend yesterday,
out our house last
and he
year
sit there.
in
I'm
the
glad
car.
he heard
I
it.
remember that.
I'm glad he sit there and heard it.
And
Not getting him
listen,
involved. Let him, Alfred, listen. Let him listen. That's all. You went off on me yesterday for fighting, and you flipped on me for fighting. You hollered at me yesterday for fighting. I didn't mean to fight with nobody. I didn't mean to get mad at my mother. I love my mother. We gonna have to talk one day. Again. We going to have to
a
talk
good thing
one
I kept
day.
this because I want everybody to
Yes,
see this.
cause you, what she was saying yesterday, it'll come back to me in a minute. Hold on. Yes. And you told me, lose your fucking stomach, lose your stomach, lose that weight, lose that stomach, screaming at me and stuff. That's why I can't live with my mother no more, because you be screaming at me anytime I did wrong, and you be screaming at me and stuff. I didn't mean to put this on YouTube, but you were screaming at me and stuff. All that. I can't take this anymore. Screaming at me and stuff. And you on the cruise ship boat saying, I touched those fries. Little girl was looking out for me and just told the bully girl, say, go that way, go that way. I remember that, yeah, because I don't want to say it louder. That's why, but you. Arguing right in front of Alpha yesterday, that's why. Going off on me. And you said, yeah, my mother was telling me she's going to test me. And she did. Yes. It's
Yeah,
okay.
when I
But
see that boy, but he never
our
spoke
next year
to
was
me because
2027
he
and
heard the
goodbye.
argument right in front of the house today.
I
He
feel
heard it,
hurt a little bit the way I
but he didn't
feel.
speak.
You know how I feel about that, right? All right.
Cause you know why? Cause you heard
So,
me and my mother was
exactly.
arguing. That's why he didn't speak to me that day. I remember that.
You went off on me. You could apologize to me. You could have freaking apologized, but you could apologize to me. Tell me I can't be rich. Oh my God, I can't. I can't say no more. Goodbye.
Yeah, and goodbye.
Yes, you were screaming at me yesterday. Yes. Because I don't like the way you were screaming at me yesterday and telling me lose your weight, lose weight. Screaming at me in front of Alfred yesterday. You don't do that. Right? So exactly. You don't do that at all.
Shrimp shells. Have some fun with
And
some
my
fries.
feelings is hurt. Right? So exactly. And you told me lose weight, screaming on me yesterday for fighting. I didn't mean to act like that.
I'm sending this to your sister.
Now my feelings is hurt
They're gonna have to see that.
because of you, right? It would never be you, but you flipped on me right in front of Alfred yesterday.
You saw
You
this whole
did.
video.
That's
She's
why I
gotta
can't
see
stay
that.
with you, because you flipped on me more. Anytime I tell you what happened, you be hollering. Anytime I tell you that, you be hollering. I can't take it with you anymore. I can't take it with you anymore. And you went off for me right in front of Alfred yesterday, and you embarrassed me right in front of Alfred yesterday. Mom, one day we need to talk. I had to talk to you when I was going through with you. Like we had a big argument on Graham Avenue. Remember the last time? If I do that to my mother, the guy's gonna fuck me up what I did to my mother, right? So exactly.
I also added these fabric cube storage bins to utilize the shelf above my.
I still feel hurt though from you.
And finally built
arguing with me yesterday.
to get my shoes off the ground.
The way I feel about
And
it.
I came to your house. I took the
I
photo
have to tell you why I
for
feel
myself,
this
and I
shit,
took the picture myself. Then I came to my own house, and I was on fire today. And you saw me on that picture. I was on fire with my mother. Say it's nothing to talk about. You watching that guy say you don't need to tell me. I know where I'm working. You have to tell me that. And I told Alpha's sister what happened when that guy being disrespectful to me, in that freaking store.
I am so heated.
He's so fucking disrespectful.
Yeah, cause
And I'm gonna put this on the tape, and I'm gonna show it to
You
Alpha's
went
sister.
off
He gonna
on
have to. She gonna have to listen from me. And I'm sending this to my aunt. I'm sending it to
screamed on me and
Geneva.
you barked
I'm
on
about
me.
to send this to her. I'm saying it's on the tape. I'm about to send it to her.
I can't take it anymore.
Kill that roach.
Screaming on me and stuff.
And you're gonna have to have that. I have to keep this. I ain't never moving away.
What's that girl name from the book? I forgot. I need to talk to her. I need some help from you. Like, goodbye. Yeah, I saw Valentine with the thing. Yeah, and the supermarket. I seen that.
Now let's go make some herb butter. The first step in the key to that bright color is blanching your herbs. You're going to put them in cold water into an ice bath and then put them in high quality extra virgin olive.
And you went off about me. You going off on me that I was fighting somebody.
And begin dipping your whole rinsed radishes.
Cause I ain't gonna say, oh, it's always something with me. That's why.
If you love the Parent Trap, you have to try the Parent Trap.
I can't take it anymore. And next scoop is 2027.
And I went to Slick Rick restaurant. I went to his bar grill tonight on Malcolm X and Hancock. As soon as I went there and the guy asked me, do you have ID? And I told the guy, tell Slick Rick, I said, hello, I didn't need to talk to him because that wasn't right what he did to me in the liquor store. I say, hey, Rick. I say, what's up, Slick Rick? And he didn't say nothing. Like I'm a fucking stranger. Slick Rick, when I see you, I'm going to have to talk to you. I'm going to say this again to you one more time. When I see you, I'm going to have to talk to you, Slick Rick, and goodbye and have a nice day. And I'm still mad at you what you just did. And Keyshawn just told me you didn't speak. You speak sometimes, you don't not all the time. See? That's why I can't be your friend. And we go way back. You used to look out for me and stuff. And call me back when you get a chance and go bye. You like to do this shit. Walk right by and leave me like this, right? So exactly, and goodbye. Same thing you asked me that I touched those fries. Got mad at me. How come you get mad at me I touched those fries, right? So exactly. And I'm going to put this YouTube about her that you was harassing me. And goodbye. It's 11:17.